Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing extremely fine. My name is Prince and you are watching the Tech Stream. In this video, I am going to review another very popular Android 12 custom ROM, SparkOS, for the Oneplus 8 series and Oneplus 9R. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. As you can see, I've installed SparkOS, which is an Android 12L or Android 12.1 based custom ROM on my Oneplus 8T, and it has become my new favorite. If you go into the About Info section, you can see that the Android version is 12 and you get the latest security patch of 5th June 2022. I'll just show you what all this ROM provides and what all you can expect. Also, in this video, I'm not going to show you how to install this ROM because I've already made a video on how to install any Android 12 custom ROM on the Oneplus 8 series and Oneplus 9R. So feel free to check that video out. So the ROM is very smooth and you can see that the ROM comes with almost zero bloatware. I'm using it as my daily driver for a couple of days and face no troubles. The ROM is solid and snappy and just flies through everything. All the basic functionality works fine. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, VoLTE and everything just works flawlessly. The fingerprint sensor also works fine. It is just a little slow as compared to Android 11 ROMs, but it does the job. And you also get face unlock support. Honestly, it is very fast. And on top of that, you also have the app locker feature, which works both with fingerprint and face unlock. Also, the launcher you get with this ROM is Launcher latest version, so you get a lot of customizability and features. Moving on, since this is an Android 12.1 based custom ROM, it has all the amazing features from Android 12.1, which includes Material You theming, newer UI animations, revamped QoS and notification panel, and all the pixel specific features. And each of these features just works without any hiccups as it should. SafetyNet passes on this ROM out of the box and all the banking and payment apps work just fine. The wideband security level is L1, so that means you'll be able to stream HD content on Netflix and other streaming sites also. Talking about the camera, the ROM comes with OxygenOS camera and gallery app like other Android 12 ROMs. Both of the applications run properly fine as they used to on OxygenOS 11, and even the picture quality is also the same. Moving on, another good thing about this ROM is that it supports full 90 FPS in gaming, so you can play BGMI on 90 FPS. You can see that the FPS meter here at the top shows 90 FPS. And this ROM also has a dedicated gaming mode. I'm thinking of making a full 90 FPS gaming review on this ROM. Comment down if you want me to make that video. Talking about the battery backup is also good and there are no considered drain as such. On average, I'm getting 6 to 7 hours of screen on time without heavy gaming. Now let's talk about the customization options that are available on this ROM, and this ROM has a lots and lots of them. If we go into the fireworks section, first up we have themes. Inside themes we have a lot of options to play with, like Monet Engine if you want to enable pitch black theme. Then we have fonts and icon shapes and styles. You can even change the layout of settings app in the ROM. And then we have media artwork options to play with. Next up we have brightness slider and quick settings options. Moving on to lock screen settings, you can select different clock style. Then we have some lock screen charging configs followed by quick settings option. Moving on, we have FOD icon picker and custom FOD animation picker. Then we have media art and pulse visualizer settings. Next up there are status bar settings with traffic indicator, clock, date and logo customizations. Then we also have VoLTE icon settings with battery styles for both status bar and QoS panel. Moving on, we have gesture settings with all the system gestures, status bar brightness control and torch when screen off. Then we also have the double tap gestures. Coming to the miscellaneous settings, we have screen off animations, heads up and edge lighting options, and then under spoofing we have unlock higher FPS in games, which is very important for 90 FPS in BGMI. And then we have game space, hidden apps and other options like ad block, which I have not seen in any ROM. Inside power menu we have the power menu options to choose from. Coming back to display, there are options for minimum and maximum refresh rate with pocket detention and accidental wake up settings. At last, if we go to the system, there are device extra settings which includes alert slider, ambient display gestures, DC dimming, high brightness mode, FPS overlay, game mode and system vibrator strength. Wow, this ROM has so many customization options and each of the settings is just super stable and works as intended. I am yet to face any major bug on this ROM, and this ROM has now become my new favorite. So should you install this ROM? Definitely yes. I really like this ROM as it is a very clean ROM without any bloatware and is super stable, full 90 FPS in BGMI and has OxygenOS camera and gallery app fully working. I mean, what is there to not like about this ROM? You can have a taste of Android 12.1 with a stable experience with this one, and there is a lot of development going on, so you will receive a lot of new features and updates very frequently. A big thanks to the developer for all the hard work. Definitely a very good and stable ROM. If you want to install this ROM on Oneplus 8T, here's a card to that video. Also, I make a lot of ROM reviews and I'll be trying other Android 12 ROMs. Subscribe to the channel to not miss those videos. Thank you for watching.